Thank you.
Okay, over to you, Lizzie.
Right, so question 1 is, so what ideas and experience can you bring to the role of VP activities that would stand you apart from previous VP activities?
And this is for Anna.
Yes. Hi. So, in the past 2 years, I did manage to attend to a lot of workshops, training, and a lot of other events within our Hertfordshire community. So I did have to keep a log for my time that I've spent, because I applied for Go Hearts Award plenty of times, and I did gain 2 of them, and which means I have more than 850 hours currently of involvement within our community. So I'm very familiar with how our community is and how it really goes, really. But yeah, I think it's mainly the experience and the fact that I all the time have the opportunity to interact with a lot of students constantly, because I am open going, and I'm more than happy to talk with everyone that has something to say, really. Yes.
Thank you, Anna. Is there anything else you wanted to add, Anna, before I move on?
You have about 30 seconds if you did want to add something.
No, that would be all. The rest I will add to the campaign itself. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Next is Cameron.
So I think I've got various ideas and experiences which will help me be a suitable VP activities. So in my undergraduate degree at University of Birmingham, in my final year, I was club president of the men's rugby union club, sort of president of over 100 to 120 lads, helped to run events, helped to organise things. Coupled with that, I've got event experience anyway. So I've ran club dinners, I've run sort of weekly socials. I've also done some volunteering stuff. And in addition, I believe sports and society plays a real role in sort of helping to define a university student's experience. I think it's really important. And I think sort of fingers crossed as we come out of sort of these COVID times and back to some form of normality, that we can sort of I can bring the buzz back of being a student, because I think that's kind of been lost a bit with the whole sort of working online and not seeing friends. I think with hope and with luck, sort of in the future, once we get back to normality, I can really sort of push forward some of my ideas, which obviously I can't say too much about now because we're not meant to pledge manifestos, but I've got some really what I think are really good ideas, really good events that could be put on, and also activities as well.
Thank you. Again, you've got 30 seconds if you wanted to add any last minute notes.
Not much. I think I've also got a good grasp of a lot of students. So obviously I did the whole halls thing at Birmingham. Now I'm living at home with my family and commuting. I understand it's quite difficult for commuting students to maybe feel as involved as those that maybe live on campus. So that's something as well I want to bring to the role.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you. It's Chloe. Chloe, can we hear from you next, please?
Hiya, I'm Chloe, I she, her pronouns, and I'm running for VP Activities. And I think my experience as president of the LGBT Society for the last 2 years will be incredible experience for the role. In my time of office, I have helped triple the number of members from 41 just 3 years ago to 148 today. I have also helped launch the first University of Hertfordshire Pride back in 2020, which was very well received by staff and students. And I also helped lead the LGBT History Month 2021 this February that's just gone. And I hosted a pronoun workshop with over 90 attendees. With both students and staff, which was incredible, especially in a time with all things virtual. It was amazing to see people wanting to make that social change. I have met some great ideas that I would love to bring to VP activities. I think it's important that we mark key months in the year. I think we need to keep Pride as an annual celebration, LGBT History Month, Black History Month. We need to celebrate bigger and better than ever. Once we're allowed to reunite in person, we need to stick together, we need to have fun, we need to reclaim the student experience. And I think I'm a great candidate to bring that as VP activities. So yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Chloe. You have, again, 30 seconds if you did want to add any little bits on the end. No worries if not.
Is my time started yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm a very confident and happy individual who easily loves to talk to people, and I would love to represent everyone to promote equality, diversity and inclusivity. It's so important. Hearts is such a diverse place and we need to celebrate that.
Thank you. Perfect.
Thank you, Chloe. And now next it's Devon. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, hi. I worked and elected as a president in my college, so I have enough experience to engage with different culture people and what they want in their university life, how they engage with them. Because of this pandemic year, it changed everyone's life. So in fact, in my first semester, I engaged with different activities, which is organized by our SU teams. And apart from that, I also engaged in social work as well. I also selected as a president of that one NGO where I work like doing different campaignings and supporting those people who are really need help from the society, homeless people and those kind of peoples who need the support. So I thought like I am the capable person to serve different life to our university students. So this is good chance for me.
Thank you. Again, if you wanted to use the full time, you have got 40 seconds left. But no worries if not.
All right. I'm a good, confident person and have a leading skill. So I always motivate my team members and other support workers. So this is good thing about me. That's enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devang. And next in line is, I believe, Mahesh. You're on mute.
You're on mute, Mahesh.
Hello. Regarding my experience, like I worked as a head coordinator for my fest back in my bachelor's. Actually, my college conducts fest for every course department. So when it is our turn, like we actually wanted to introduce, like we actually invited students from other colleges also to participate in our fest, such that everyone would be aware like what everyone is actually doing, and they actually our students actually wanted to collaborate with new kind of guys in their respective talents. So we actually introduced, called every other student from other colleges. So that was the thing happened. And I was the head coordinator. We actually organized many events. Coming to what I can bring to this role is, I wanted to give every student an opportunity where they can collaborate their work and can meet new kinds of people, where they can share their ideas and they can elaborate everything, where they can learn some new stuff. I actually want to do that. That is my intention. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. If you wanted to use the full time, you have 50 seconds left. If there's anything you wanted to add.
So I've been waiting for this moment from a long time, since my entire uni life went under lockdown. I missed the uni life. So I thought this would be the right time to engage with the students and do something to the university. So meanwhile, that time I worked for a volunteer, that is Banados. So this is the right moment, I guess. That is the thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mahesh. And last but not least, Vasu.
Hi, am I audible to you?
Hello.
Hi. So, about my past experiences, so currently I'm in a duty manager at a major retail role. So, this have given me the leadership skills, so I know how to manage people. And about the past experience in the uni, so I have been living on campus for almost like 3 years now. So I know what students need, like and how SU have made a bridge between the students and the university. Like when a student is coming, a new student is coming, so how they can engage with other people, like arranging the movie nights, and how SU have created Netflix nights for students. Because uni experience is not all about just studying. It's about, you cannot ask a person to keep doing the same thing if he's not happy. So for a student, it's like they need to engage in different things. So I guess from my experiences, and I have been the ex-law secretary of the Law Society. So I have communicated with a lot of people here. So I guess from my experiences, I know what I can do, and I can, how do I say that? Like I know what student expects from me, so I can deliver that things by creating more events, and rest I think we are not allowed to tell what we're gonna do.
Thank you.
You. Oh, sorry. Again, sorry, you do have 28 seconds if you wanted to add anything on.
So in I can add, in my school as well, I have arranged various favors as well, and they were like one of the biggest schools I've attended, like in my last 2 years of the school. So I know how to manage events. I have experience in that as well. So, and in the law society as well, I have arranged the events for students. So I guess that experience will add on to these as well.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so the second question for all of you. Hearts has a diverse student population, as mentioned by all of you actually today. We've got part-time students, we've got mature students, one of you mentioned we've got commuting students, and these are underrepresented within societies as well. How would you work to engage these groups of students to ensure that they are represented? Can I start with Vasu, please?
Hello.
Hi, Vasu.
Yeah, I know. By working, I can accept like diverse. I have worked with all set of people, and in university as well, as you have mentioned, we have a lot of students from coming from different backgrounds, different aspects, international students, home students. So I would like arrange more activities on campus, so that like every student can engage in it, and they like enjoy the uni experience as much as they can.
Great, thank you. You do still have some time left, just over a minute, if you wanted to extend anything or expand on anything you've already said.
So by like creating such events that every like all aspects of students can engage in them, that everyone should attend them, creating like those kind of events.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Vasu. Can I ask, Mahesh, the same question, and it is in chat just in case.
chat. Oh, just a minute. Yep. As I said earlier, my past experience where we called students from other colleges. So I think this is the best time for students, as Hertz is a very diverse university where people come from a lot of countries. So whatever events we are conducting, like it would be open for every student, so they can come and share their ideas. And if they want to work or collaborate with other students, they can meet new people. They can know their work, how other people work, and they'll be learning and they'll be sharing their ideas too. And that would be main intention. Like it would be open for every kind of student, regardless of what their needs are. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. You do have, again, quite a bit of time if you wanted to expand or mention anything else.
When I said it would be open for every student, so every student can participate in that. If they are lacking any skills, we would recommend, like we would tell them how to do it, and we would be helping them. And this way you should do, and this is not the way. So there would be always some guidance for every kind of student if they are struggling to do what they have to do. So that would be my main intention. Thank you.
That's great. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Mahesh. Can I now ask Devang the same question? And once again, because it was quite a long question, it is in the chat.
Yeah, sure. As I said about my previous year's experience and what I gained from that experience, I engaged with a lot of different peoples who are belong from different culture. And even I also work as a student representative of my current program. So I already engage with lots of people who are coming from different countries and also are from home, like are from UK. So I know about that, and even I can motivate them to participate with different events while organizing a different events which is belong from different culture, like Black Month or LGBT kind of events. So I can motivate them to participate for those events and organize and give them a chance to show that inner talent to the world. So this is my opinion about that.
Thank you. Is there any last comments you'd want to make on that question?
No, at the moment.
No, all right, no worries. Thank you.
Thank you, Devang. Hi, Chloe. Over to you.
So with Hearts is very diverse, and I love that it's diverse. You know, we celebrate it. I personally celebrate it. But yeah, part-time mature students and commuters are kind of not very represented with societies, and I think that is kind of all down to all societies, but also the Students' Union. We need to kind of reach out to them a bit more. I know people are kind of a little bit fed up of virtual events. You know, we want to meet in person, but virtual events have allowed all students to come together regardless. We're all in one place, even if we're scattered across the country. You know, commuters, online learners, part-time mature students, we're all in exactly the same boat, and it just allows us to all come together within a virtual field. So I definitely think we need to continue producing some form of virtual events alongside, you know, more daytime events, alongside nighttime events. You know, not all people want to go out at night. That's completely understandable. So it's just providing events all around the year, daytime, nighttime, but also virtually, which I think we've all kind of got experience in that now anyway. And it's just advertising to students more, and get them on board, but make sure they know that they're included in the Students' Union. I don't believe they wouldn't feel that, but I think it's important just to advertise it a little bit more, just to pull them in, and just unite that diversity a little bit more.
Thanks, Chloe.
I believe Cameron is next.
Yes, so I think it's about being visible at the start, so sort of making sure things are advertised, making sure that these part-time students, these mature students know what's there. And I think also it's about finding out what these sort of underrepresented students want. So whether it's have a few Q&As where you can sort of ask, oh, how would you want to feel more involved? How could we make you feel more involved? And then sort of take it from there, whether that's specific events such as only for mature students during the day, when obviously if they're mature, they may not want to go out, they may not want to be part of the, dare I say it, stereotypical sort of uni drinking culture. Whether that's sort of societies fairs that focus or cater to these underrepresented students. And then I think it's about sort of no one size fits all, sort of knowing that each student's very different. What works for one student may not work for another, and it's about sort of finding what these sort of underrepresented students want. And then again, I think online events have been sort of really good. And if again, so we don't know what's happening in the future, but they've sort of perhaps shown their worth for these underrepresented students who maybe don't come onto campus all the time or can't come onto campus all the time. I think like just the diversity, I think, is such a good thing about Hearts. Not that I've had much of a chance to experience it, having obviously done the masters and not been able to be on campus much. But sort of from what I've spoken to people, it's really diverse, really multicultural, and that's something that I think should be celebrated. And we need to make sure that every student feels a part of Hearts Uni and not sort of on the periphery. So that's how I sort of work to engage with them.
Thanks, Cameron.
Thank you, Karen. Anna.
Yes. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Yes. So regarding the question, I've been here at this university for 4 years now, and I've seen the best and maybe not the best moments when it comes to events, creating opportunities, or maybe making sure that that most groups of people are accommodated within the community. I believe the best way to tackle the issues is by understanding how it feels to be a commuter, how it feels to have maybe a lot on your plate, or how it feels to just to just maybe have work responsibilities related. And the best way to tackle this is by understanding how it feels and the limits that come with each position. In order to do this, I would personally create different opportunities such as surveys, events, or even some form of social media where students should feel comfortable to contact me or somebody from the SU, and that should be available there in order to be able to make the voice heard and raise concern about the issues that they're facing. If we want to accommodate and diminish this issue by making a plan and offering opportunity is really the best way to approach this. The reason why I'm saying this is because I myself am a commuter, I myself am a worker, and I know how easy it is to get caught up in personal life responsibilities, even though you most likely do want to get involved. So by all means, I would try my best to look at the situation. You know how we have like the Rubik's puzzles, it has a lot of pieces to it. I feel like in order to solve it, you need to be able to look at the situation like in all corners. And I feel like I would be able to create a plan in order to tackle the best of to get the best results out of the situation. Sorry.
So sorry, I had to mute you there, but thank you.
Thank you. Just gonna pause. Oh, sorry, that took a while, didn't it? When paid society membership costs are reinstated, how will you encourage students to continue to engage with societies? And that's a question for yourself, Mahesh. And I will need you to turn your camera on. Mahesh?
I've just asked him to unmute. I don't know if he's having some trouble.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Can you hear me?
There we can hear you. Yeah, there you go. Do you want me to repeat the question?
Okay.
I'll pop it in the
yes,
chat
please.
as well.
Okay. It's Lizzie's just put it in the chat, but as you know, this year society memberships were free, but when paid society membership costs are reinstated, how will you encourage students to continue to engage with societies?
I was actually happy when they announced the. Just give me a minute. I was actually happy when they announced the society membership costs were like free, but when they reinstated the cost, I don't think that would cost more. Like people generally go out and spend lots of money on many stuff. So when it is important for you, when it is actually giving you the lenience and like where you can meet new people and kind of work new work and where you can learn something, the cost wouldn't like bother you much. So when it is affordable, you can go for it. That's my say on it.
Okay, great, thank you. You do have a minute if you wanted to make use of the full time, if you wanted to expand, but no worries, if not, we can move on.
Yeah, that's it. As I said before, like when you're actually getting time to learn something, like when you're part of the group, you have the time limit. Like you get to spend time on learning something new. So that would be my say on it. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Mahesh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mahesh, for your answers today. Next, Anna, thank you very much. Same question to you. It's about paid society memberships. And so when paid society membership costs are reinstated, how will you encourage students to continue to engage with societies?
Yes, so when it comes to societies, I think it's really important to realize that what really is the impact that it has on our community as a whole. There are definitely a lot of opportunities that comes with societies by just joining one, really. I personally in my first year joined like 4 societies, in the next one like other 3 societies, and I can say you definitely meet a lot of people. So if you're shy or if you don't know where to go, really, there are definitely a big range of people out there that do want to get involved, do want to meet people just like you. And it definitely affects your mental health in a good way, because you engage with a community that most probably will be constant in your student life. And this can only benefit your mental health, because who knows, maybe you'll be making friends. You will be able to share some of your experience with other people who most likely will be experience the same struggles or benefits as you at this university. Normally the societies are quite cheap, so just to spare 5 quid or 10 quid, we spend more on if we go to the grocery stores, really. So it's just a bargain. It's not that much, and it's for the whole year, really. I think it's also important to mention that some societies are there to gain skills, whereas others are just there for fun, relaxing, and unwind. So it's really a diverse range of what you're to just find more people that are interested in the same things as you. And I personally would definitely get involved in some way to inform people about the benefits of societies as a VP of activities. And I cannot stress this enough, how lovely it is to just join communities that share the same interest as you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And
thank you. That was perfect timing. I just received a message. Devang has asked to go next because he's got work. Is that all right?
Yeah, thanks a lot. When we are providing a free membership to the students, like, it's good to announce, but when we are taking some cost for that membership, it's hard, but we can we can tell to the students like why we are costing this. I can show them the importance of that membership, like why you are giving us the cost of that membership and kind what you are getting by taking this membership, and motivate them to take this membership and what benefits are they are getting from us. So like that we can do this kind of promotion for those memberships.
Thank you. You do have a minute left if you wanted to add anything, or if you're happy to leave it there.
So if students are taking the membership, then what benefits they are getting, and while doing some social activities, or what activities they are doing with those memberships, I can elaborate them and convince them to take the membership. Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Devan. So I think next in line is Cameron.
Yes, so sort of, first of all, I want to say that sort of societies have done, or well, in my experience, have done a sort of terrific job in difficult circumstances. Obviously, like no one knew this pandemic was going to happen, but I think from what I've seen, society has done a real good job at adapting and sort of trying to make everything sort of as accessible and as engaging as they can. Obviously, when sort of paid society membership costs are reinstated, I think again it's about visibility. And, you know, social media is a brilliant tool for that in terms of sort of Instagram and Facebook and sort of society pages where you can sort of share what you're doing in society, attract new members. I saw on the Hearts issue there was sort of Society of the Month, whether we can change that to Society of the Week, sort of when things go back to normal, so people know what's not that all societies aren't going really well, but if something's done extra special, they can get the recognition they deserve for it. I think a society's fair when we're sort of, as soon as we can sort of legally allowed to have a lot of people in sort of a space would be really good, so that people can walk around and find out about societies, and that can help to engage. I think the cost is a difficult thing. I think you also need to look at the benefits and sort of make that visible, sort of the mental health aspect, friends with similar interests, and if you're doing like an exercise, maybe that the physical health benefits, and sort of encourage that as well, while you're sort of promoting as well that society, sort of some of them do need the cost to sort of run, and actually that could be another angle as well that you look at to sort of help people sort of engage with societies.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cameron. Chloe, thank you. If we could hear from you now.
Hiya. So I think this year has been challenging, but with the free membership, it has allowed all students to join how many societies they want without any financial worry. It allows them to get an insight into what the society does. And I think it was really good for freshers and first years to actually be able to just go for it when it comes to societies, and they can just, so when they go into their second year and when costs are reimbursed, they know exactly what society they want to go to. Again, societies are really cheap. If we're looking at a £10 membership for a year, you're looking at £1 a month realistically, and for 4 events potentially in a month, 25p, you couldn't get that anywhere else. So I think it's just the encouragement and letting students know that societies are actually student run student society, like student groups, so it's run by students for students. And I think it's just getting that out there. It's an escape away from studies. There's so many different societies, you know, there's sports, but also you know, cultural, faith, social. There's something for everyone. You know, there's a cat society, for example, a cheese society, I believe. So I think it's just getting involved, getting that out there on social media even more, some more promotion, I think, and hopefully we can continue with the Freshers Fair to get that across for students coming in 2021.
Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you, Chloe. I still haven't learned to take myself off mute quick enough. Vasu, I just had to remember because we've missed a few in the alphabet. So Vasu, it's you next.
Yeah, hi. So I guess societies play a really vital role here, because in a society, you just don't. If we say the academic societies, in academic society you get to a lot of people, meet to a lot of people from your courses. So like your seniors, they can help you in the courses. So society's membership is just 5 quid, but all people, like we can now say for a person it's just worth of one drink at forum, and for someone it's going to be like worth of groceries, like say 2 gallons of milk. So we cannot just say that it's just £5. So I want to make like people know that if they're spending their £5, they're worth it. Like society, sometimes I have experienced like they're in the beginning they are doing some events, but in the like by the end of the year there are less events. So we want to make sure the events are going on, students are making like they feel that the money they have spent, it's worth it, like by because in the society they get to know more of people, they get to a lot of meet people, they have the opportunities of this academic society. Like in the law society we used to get like firms from outside who can tell students like on their courses different solicitors and barristers who can in the last year we have give a guidance to the law students. So like there are different societies people can, if they don't want to join the academic society, there are different as like dance society, different cultural societies. So we just want to make sure like they feel worth it. The £5 they're spending, it's they're gonna get something back from it.
Okay, great, thank you.